The Women's Leadership Program emanated from the SEEDS Consortium, where we have PACT as the lead organization, Women's Coalition, and yet Youth Empowerment Trust. We were bidding for a contract which was focusing on youth and women. And for us as PACT, we found it strategic for us to then look for organizations, local organizations, which have the constituencies, those two constituencies which we're looking for.
Phase 1 of the program is focusing on self-awareness and deepening the self-awareness of the women who are participating. The kind of work that these women do in civil society is very difficult, and so it's important that they connect to themselves and understand fundamentally their strengths, their weaknesses, the areas that they need to manage, leverage, but also to work on. It's important that they be gifted with tools that they can use to essentially empower themselves to do the work that they do effectively.
There's always judgment, and I always like to break that ice with women, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, especially when we meet in settings like this, we're all just women at the end of the day, right? Sometimes we put the background and all that stuff aside.
The initiative, I think, is well-founded and grounded in terms of building capacity for young women to become leaders and honing in on certain skills that will enable them to become proficient and eloquent as they communicate their vision in their various organizations. I'm excited to be part of this as a resource person in being able to transfer wisdom, knowledge, and just support in the development of young women. Future young women in terms of where we need to enable them to unleash their potential within Zimbabwe.
Our work is contributing to the SEEDS project in 3 ways. We are doing work in ensuring youth are involved in policy and advocacy. We are also working with youth-led organizations and civil society coalitions to ensure that youth fully participate in constitutional provisions, and also political and civil rights. And we also work on ensuring that young people that we are targeting are also empowered to ensure that there's change.
So to recognize, to respect, to acknowledge and support women's leadership in the sector, there was a realization that the 3 partners resolved that we needed to create a fellowship program that would facilitate an initiative that would strengthen women's leadership in civil society spaces.
The things that I would really say they were more kind of outstanding for me was the SWOT analysis, to really see my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, and like taking time to even evaluate myself. What am I doing good? What am I doing bad? And how best can I be able to make the bad and turn them into good?
The exercises I liked mostly were the personality tests. They really got me to understand who I am and understand some of the things that happened to me that I didn't quite understand.
So this whole week we've been giving them tools on personality awareness, on strengths awareness, on what it means to leverage the habits that will allow them to be more effective as individuals. We've been giving them tools through vision boards, where they can start to understand the power of imagining things and actually then doing the things that make them come to life. We've been supporting them around ideas of mentorship, because they mentor a lot of other women and a lot of disadvantaged people in the community, but how do they leverage mentorship for their own growth?
It's been a 6 days that's been packed with action, with sharing from the heart and empowering of a new generation of women leaders. I really would like to appreciate the visionary leaders who put this program together, and also their ability to draw on the best of resource persons who have really carried this week.
From the first day without them knowing about personality profiling to the last day where they're even applying some of the successful habits of effective people, seeing them put it in their talk, seeing them try to walk the talk, and promising that they are going to continue embarking on this journey, giving it their best. Self-mastery, it's just been amazing.
I found this training very educative and enlightening. I learned a lot from this training. I learned how to assess myself as a person, and I also learned that it's me as an individual who can brand myself and be marketable, be attractive to new employments, new opportunities, and excel in leadership as a woman.
First of all, this program has actually been one of the best programs I've attended. I've met some amazing women. I've made some powerful networks within Zimbabwe. And also I've learned so much. I've learned to be proactive as a leader and not reactive. I've learned that there is mastering the art of emotional intelligence as a female leader. That is something that I will definitely go back and work on.
It's been a journey for me of self-awareness, knowing that there are so many opportunities out there, and it's up to me as a female leader to take up the opportunities, to take that place at the table, and to say things that are influential.
And so the conversations that we have been having are really an opportunity for them to self-reflect, to be in deeper relationship with self, so that when they go back into the communities, they can have a more effective and impactful relationship and outcome.
So I look forward to the continuation of the program as a mentor as well, in terms of assuring them and providing wisdom, transferring skill and knowledge, and enabling them to become confident as they pursue the leadership journey in terms of their own personal transformation as well as within the organization.
So there was really an excitement that in terms of finding women who have their interest in taking up leadership opportunities and positions, we have women who are available.
And the interactions with other women leaders was also very interesting, because it also promoted, intergenerational dialogue, learning and sharing of experiences.
And it's been so powerful working with the consortium, the organizations that have come together to make this program possible, and also with the consultants who have just brought in different strengths from different backgrounds and different fields that have created for a really rich program.
These ladies are going out, and then we've identified mentors who will be mentoring them until December, and then they come back in December, first, second week of December, where then they come for then the effective leadership skills transference, where then they will graduate and we take them out. But for PACT, we'll continue monitoring them for another year to see, so what, we did all this, where are they, what are they doing?
The future also requires that the international community and those that do development investment, they now need to significantly contribute to invest funding to the women's rights organizations, because at community-based level there's amazing work that women leaders are doing, but they are under-resourced. So they've been doing amazing work, including rapid response in humanitarian institutions without. So the future is bright when we create an enabling environment that is sustained, that is a resource, because women are not projects. So they require a lifetime investment in their leadership development journeys, because the intersectionalities of their identities brings in also the diverse and complexity of the support they need all through the way.